Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where last episode we took over a bunch of territory in like southern France, northern Italy. There's a lot there, and the question is, where are we going to go next? Well, we'll figure that out. For now, what I want to do is I want to head down here and spend what money we can. We're getting to the point where there's a lot less money that we can spend, but we definitely do want to do what we can here. So, castle upgrades are going to still be a thing, and that's going to be quite expensive. We're actually spent out at this point, so that's good. Our player heir has no spouse. Well, we're currently pregnant, so she won't be our player heir for very long, but we may want to do something about that. This faction is probably fake. Let's tick forward and find out real quick. Just waiting on it. There we go. Okay. So, yes, as expected, this faction is fake, but it's actually pretty close to being a real faction. So we might have to do something about that. This is a decline. This is an accept. Decline, accept, accept, decline. And it's a county level title. I'm going to decline it. Okay, so there we go. That's fine. We do still have some people having some issues with us here. So there's this guy. I'm thinking we do something like this. This would not be a matrilineal marriage. I want to be clear about that. So non-matrilineal marriage here. She's our current player heir, but we are pregnant right now. So it should be fine. This should not be an issue. This should get rid of this faction, in theory. So, yeah, we'll opt for the safe treatment. That sounds good. And this guy wants to buy a truce. Hang on, who is this? The Duke of Emilia. No, we're going to decline that. Okay, we're definitely going to be fighting him sometime fairly soon. So, yeah, we're not going to accept that one. Okay, now I kind of want to think about out over here. So a duchy conquer would be mildly awkward. The Emirate of Bahrain, huh? Okay, so that's the rest of this over here. Yeah, that would definitely be awkward. Yeah, that's just this single county here. Okay, so that would be Oman there. I'm kind of thinking over on this side. I'd like to head up towards, like, Medina. Yeah. So this would give us access to Mecca. This would be pretty decent. This will make the Muslims very angry, I'm sure. But that's, you know, normal. They're going to jihad all sorts of things over here anyway. So this seems reasonably fine. Let's declare this war, and we are going to raise up our forces somewhere around... Actually, a greedy raise is probably fine. I'm just looking at how these are separated right now. I think we just go up this way and then come back this way if we have to. So we'll raise up our men-at-arms here, and we'll raise up a few levy troops. How many does he even have? 10k? Okay, that's not very threatening. This is more than enough, and that seems fine. Just waiting on those men-at-arms at this point. This is far enough out that I don't want to start walking without the men-at-arms. So that's okay. 10 more days. Cool. Okay, they have arrived, and we're going to head directly on up over here. So we're going to go take Mecca, and then we'll probably just siege this, like, 5 group of castles here, and then we'll head up and take his capital, and that will likely end the war. So that sounds good. It shouldn't be that long of a war. Sure, we'll visit the royal court. What do we got going on here? Yes, we're a confident lover now, and what do we got? Sure, we could become closer to forming friends with that guy. That's okay. What do we got going on here? Yeah, 75 more prestige. I like it. Okay, so we had a son and heir. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. Now, we want to stay alive for a while at this point. We are a female ruler, which does make things easier. We're not going to be joining the army. We're not going to be participating in dangerous tournament events. So that is definitely convenient for us. That said, we wouldn't be participating in dangerous tournament events anyway. That is a rule going forward that we're not doing that anymore. It's clearly too dangerous. And we're just going to head on up over here and get this siege done. So we're currently at 32% war score. Yeah, this is going very well. Restore accolades? Do it, actually. Yeah, that's really solid. I do want to restore accolades here. Which one is inactive? Bearer of the Emperor's Mace? Yeah. Can we do a successor here? Yes, actually. Mayor Sai, skill 9. Where are you at? Here he is. Fantastic. So we'll have him be our most expert of the Melspear's successor. And then the Scorpion of Kong North, Sumaba, also skill 9. Okay, I mean, that's not great skill, but whatever. Where are you at, Sumaba? There you are. Perfect. Now, what about the worthiest of the champions? We've already got one there. Okay, that looks good. Absolutely wonderful. So I'm going to continue sieging up over here. Bearer of the Emperor's Mace has a champion that can be in here now. Excellent. So we'll appoint this guy. Okay, went up to rank 4. Sounds good. Of course, we're not going to have a successor, but we can seek one. So that looks good. Okay, let's continue our sieges here. So I'm going to go here, here, capital, and that will likely end the war. Which the capital is right adjacent to it. So we'll skip this one. It's not necessary, I don't think. 64% right now. So, of course, we don't have this down over here. They are sieging down this way. That's okay. We just inherited the Duchy of Lombardy. Ew. Why would we want that? We're going to grant this out. Okay. So, the Duchy itself would need to be granted to this guy as well. You are raising your troops. Okay. Let's not do that. Let's grant the Duchy of Lombardy over here. Perfect. There we go. That's more under control. No, we're going to decline this. We are, of course, just down over here fighting our wars right now. We're working on expanding outside of Africa for sure, but we don't have to expand only in Europe. We can expand in a lot of places, like Arabia. So this is definitely going to end the war. Well, maybe not, actually. They could finish their siege here, and that could just squeak them in. Yeah, they're going to finish their siege, I think. Yeah, they are, just barely. And it was worth almost nothing, and we captured his son and heir. So it's over anyway. Perfect. So we'll disband our troops, and that got us Mecca. Wonderful. So now we're going to need this duchy title, right? And that is going to be the Emirate of Mecca, which is held by this person. We're going to usurp it, and we're going to give that over to this guy that we just put in Mecca. Perfect. I'm sure everyone will love the fact that a Seguic Duke is now in charge of Mecca. There are no problems that will ever be caused by this. For sure. No, get out of here with that. So we can go talk to Palestine at this point, or Mesopotamia. This is a kingdom tier realm. 35 reasons. Hang on. How many reasons was this? This was 185. Okay, so there's this guy here. We may have to sway him. I'm going to send him a gift for 29 opinion. Yeah, that's 25 reasons. So we're going to start swaying this guy. If we can get him here, that would be fantastic. Now, we can go for Palestine instead. This is a kingdom tier realm. This guy is dead. And has been for almost a year. Why is he in this list? Okay, whatever. We are going to continue our way through this. What do we got? None of these guys are very interested in joining. Okay, so if we were to declare this, we could do a duchy conquer like any of these. It would be very awkward, for sure. But I mean, we could add Jerusalem to our Holy City collection, which we apparently just started. We've got Mecca here. We've got Jerusalem. We could go get Rome next. I mean, that sounds like fun. Yeah, let's start a Holy City collection. I like it. We're going to raise up our men-at-arms here and a few levy troops. Excellent. He's calling in a Holy Order, which is not surprising. He's got about 40k troops, and he's actually going to call our greedy raise here. Fair enough. I mean, we were greedy. So he's going to win this battle. That's absolutely fine. We just weren't fully raised yet. So we lost some legitimacy from that. Whatever. We're going to raise up our forces up over here instead, and we're going to go get that back, for sure. He's going to fight these guys, which I like. That buys us some time. We've got about 25 days until our men-at-arms show up, and this is perfect. We've got enough troops now. We don't need these guys to continue to raise. 5 more days on our men-at-arms. Okay, and we're going to head on in over this way. Now, he's running away from us. I doubt we're going to catch him, but maybe. No, I don't think we're going to catch him up here. Unless he holds here. No, he's not going to. He shouldn't. He absolutely should not do that. So we're going to siege here in Gaza. That'll be fine. We're now known as the Proud. Fair enough. That is okay. He's coming back. He's going to fight us here. So this is interesting. It says that our potential battle is even. It is not, I don't think. They're claiming that they're higher quality and more men-at-arms counter, though. Is that true? I don't think so. They've got the Holy Order. They've got some heavy infantry there. They've got some archers, some light cavalry, a little bit of heavy cav, light infantry. This is not threatened. Neither is this. I mean, they've got the crossbows, I suppose. Can we upgrade our archers to crossbows? We could. Would we want to? Yeah, they're just better. So we should do that after this war. But no, we're going to win this, as I thought. Yeah. I don't know why it said that they had higher quality and more men-at-arms counter, because they definitely didn't. They definitely didn't. So that's interesting. No doubt about that. We're going to head on in up over here. We're at 47% war score now. We won 42% war score for that battle. I have no idea why it thought that they had a better army. They definitely didn't. We had more numbers and higher quality. Ah, we are pregnant no more. Our latest child was born prematurely. That is unfortunate. Well, we're going to finish up this siege, and we're going to go take Jerusalem. We're at 59% right now. They're walking in here. We're going to catch this unit. What is this? Is this a command? Is this a merc force? This kind of feels like a merc force. I don't know. Now they're walking into us here. I feel like this stack wipes. War's over, right? Yeah, stack wipes. So all we need to do at this point is take Jerusalem. So that's fine. I do want to upgrade our bowmen to crossbowmen. I think that that will be a useful thing. That is a thing we should do. They're just better, statistically speaking. Because if we go in here, we look at the bowmen, and we can see, well, we would want to go in here and look at bowmen. Their base stats, 25-10. Crossbowmen, 42-18. And bowmen counter skirmishers. Crossbowmen counter heavy infantry, heavy cavalry, and archer cavalry. Now, we don't have anything then that would counter skirmishers, light infantry. Do we need anything that does? I kind of feel like we don't, to be honest. So that's probably fine. I don't think we care about light infantry at this stage. So let's wrap up our siege of Jerusalem, and let's get a learning perk here. We're definitely going to take scientific. And let's end this war. And we're going to grant this all out. So this will be fine. We'll grant those over. This is definitely going to be the Emirate of Palestine. So we'll usurp that. That's now the Duchy of Palestine. And we're going to grant that over to this fine gentleman right here. Perfect. So that looks fine. Now what I want to do is get rid of these bowmen. Actually, hang on. Before we do that, let's see here. I believe it is... Yeah, so we've got the archer trait here. Max size of archer regiments +8. The question is, are crossbows considered an archer regiment? Yes, they are. Okay, so this should be absolutely fine. No problem. These are currently stationed in Kong. Let's disband that regiment, and let's get some crossbowmen in here. Perfect. So they are going to go into Kong, of course. We'll station them over here. Perfect. And let's bump that size all the way up to maximum. There we go. That looks good. So that's just going to be just better stats. Now, I want to add Rome to our Holy City collection. So let's do that. Let's declare war on the Pope, and we're going to do Mediterranean conquest. Probably is the cheapest. Actually, no, just conquer county. Yeah, do it. He's got 15,000 troops. So let's go take Rome. I like it. We'll raise our men-at-arms here, and let's raise everything. Well, we don't need to raise everything. We need to raise a few extra troops, possibly. But this will be fine. Okay, so we're going to go get Rome. He called in a holy order. No shockers there. 27,000 troops. This is fine. I don't care about it. So we're not going to have all of our crossbowmen at this point. We can see that we've got 405 out of 2,000 crossbowmen. That's fine. We're just going to head on into Rome. Excellent. So in we go here, and I'm wondering right now, we are working on plate armor. We should change this. I mean, this is good to have, don't get me wrong, but I want to get Machicolations. Royal Armory is actually useless to us if we don't have Machicolations done. So let's get that underway. That'll be fine. Plate armor is good. We would like to have it. But we want to have Machicolations even more. So we're going to head in up over here. Okay, they're actually going to fight us here. We're just disembarked, but it doesn't matter. Our troop quality is so off the charts at this point that it's insane. I don't think we... Oh, we did stack wipe that. I didn't think we were going to. No, we didn't. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think that timing was right. Okay, we'll put this guy in prison. That's fine. There's a dangerous faction here, and this is Independence. Queen of Burgundy. Married to the King of Yorubaland, who is currently imprisoned. Okay, not too much we can do about her. She's very, very angry because of a lot of reasons. Good reasons. Very good reasons. That's fine. We're just adding Rome to our Holy City collection. It's fine. She'll get over it. We could put her onto our council. She is skill 15 steward. You know what? I'm going to do it. That'll boost her opinion of us by 50. And does that mean that she's interested in leaving this? Not yet, but it's actually pretty close. I'm going to bribe her. I mean, send her a gift. And that actually increased her faction commitment. That's interesting. She's at minus 31 opinion right now. Okay. Yeah, that's reasonably fine. They're fighting us again. Hilarious. They're not going to win this. Yes, show this guy in. I accept your generous gifts. Fantastic. So minus 32 opinion. Cultural acceptance is part of it. She is the correct religion. Mostly it sees offensive wars and absolute crown authority. Okay. Fine. Well, the Pope is still trying to defend the Pope, but he just stack wiped his own army at this point. That's absolutely fine. And what do we got going on here? Flagellants at court. Yeah, that's not great. She is demanding this artifact, and do we give it to her? Are we displaying that? I don't think so. We could display, like, this propaganda chronicle. It would be this cabinet, which we are not currently displaying. We'll display this magnificent table, and we'll do, say, the loincloth of Jesus. That'll definitely be... that's definitely the real one, I'm pretty sure. And inviting the wild. That sounds good. This is all otherwise fine. And I'm going to give her this, I think. This is going to gain 30 opinion of us. She can have it. And that puts her at -1. Her faction commitment is only plus 29 at this point. Hilarious. Okay. So we're going to wrap up this siege. And that is, of course, Rome under our control. So enforce our demands, and we're going to definitely have to have these be auto-granted out. We can't grant this yet, but now we can. And this is a barony here? Grandmaster. Okay. Get out of here. We don't want a Catholic Grandmaster in that city. So we're just going to grant out Rome. There we go. Perfect. So that'll be fine. We've got a bunch of ransoms here. This is acceptable. This is not acceptable. This is acceptable. Cool. Just checking through all of these up here. Yeah, it's reasonably fine. So that's Rome under our control at this point. What other cities would we like to add to our Holy City collection? I mean, Medina definitely counts a little bit. I wouldn't mind this, but we are, of course, truce to them at this moment. So we've been working on swaying this guy. He's at 74 opinion right now. He still wouldn't come to our court. He's lacking 15 opinion. I don't know that we can get it up high enough. We'll continue to work on swaying him for now, though. So that's okay. Are we still truce to the HRE? We are. We should probably look to spend our gold, though. And yeah, let's do that. Let's hop on down over this way and see what we can spend it on. These things are, of course, pretty expensive to build, so that's fine. Yeah, get all of this going. Beautiful. Anything else that we can build? Absolutely there is. Excellent. Oh, we're lacking the gold to actually do any more. Yeah, that's fine. Do it. So we're going to tick forward here, and we're going to head into Venice. And what do we want to do? Nothing. Okay, I just wanted to check to see if we had anything available there. That is a very large Bavaria. That is an incredibly large Bavaria. Oh, these guys are now a kingdom tier realm. Good for them. So Bavaria is definitely an interesting option for us if we can get anybody in here. Well, hello. This guy will come straight to court. He'll arrive in a moment. So we're going to need to convert him over. He has an 83% chance, and he did indeed agree to conversion. That will make things a lot cheaper for us. This is acceptable, and this is also acceptable. Now, I want to attack Bavaria right now. We have some de jure lands here, but what we really want is to press this guy's claim. Getting us all of Bavaria there and taking us all the way up to the ocean up here. That's a lot. No doubt about that. We can't pass this up. Of course, we have to take this. That's wonderful. I love it. Do it. So, where's his capital? Here? Okay, the plague is up in the north. That's fine for right now. I think we'll raise up somewhere around here. I didn't even look at how many forces he had. We should probably do that. 23,000? Okay, he's going to call in a holy order. Does he have allies? He does. So there's definitely other allies going to join this. This is going to become a relatively large war, most likely. Yeah, 50k right now. That's not too bad, though. 50k is acceptable. So we're going to raise up similar numbers. There we go. That'll do. And we're just waiting on these men-at-arms. There we go. We still don't have all of our archers here. We've got a little bit over half of our archers, but we're going to head on up over here. Excellent. So archer count is going to continue to increase, and we need to... Okay. So I'm noting the location of his army here. He's probably going to come down over this way. Let's leave a siege force here. Probably leaving somewhere around 20k here. And then we'll put this guy in charge of that. I would like to pursue them down over this way and fight them if we get a chance to. Now, they could try to loop around out here and go after our siege force. That would be obnoxious if they did it. We'll see if they manage to pull that off or not. We are going to take attrition through here. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about that attrition. So we're going to continue to siege northward. That's the HRE there? Okay. We're going to continue to siege up towards their capital. And I would absolutely like to come in and fight these guys. Duchy of Anjou? Okay. So we're going to fight some of these forces here. They're pretty spread out. This is going to stack wipe, probably. Yeah. Stack wiped. This could stack wipe, too. They're still pretty spread out. I'm not sure it's going to at this point. I think it's been long enough. I want these guys to head up over here. Looks like we lost our siege leader. We'll put this guy in charge. Okay. Well, we're definitely winning this battle. That puts us up to 43% war score. Okay. We'll just make our way back over this way. We want to come defend our siege force, which is still just making its way towards that capital. These guys are retreating up this way anyway, so we definitely want to do that. Okay. Cool. So I'm thinking about our next siege point here. Here? No. Here. This is the right point to siege. Okay. So they actually retreated down this way. We are going to try to cut them off over here, and actually we're going to catch them. Or no, we're not. We're going to catch something. We are definitely going to catch somebody down over here. Yeah, we caught their full army. I like it. Let's put our brother-in-law in charge as our marshal. Okay. Beautiful. War is over. So that's absolutely excellent. We stack wiped his army, and we took him captive. And we're sieging his capital right now. Bavaria is ours. Amazing. So, that's kind of a big deal. That gets us a lot of potential options. Can we get Germania? Not quite. We own 77 counties in Germania. Oh, wow, that's a lot of counties that we just got. Bavaria was huge. And it was just kind of free. I love it. Well, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue our conquests in Europe. If we can go after like Poland and Lithuania as well, that would be huge. The HRE is a little bit more complicated for us because it's an Empire tier realm, but we'll see what we can get done. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Atala, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kintogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.